Angeles Kings are indeed the kings of the National Hockey League. They are the 2012 Stanley Cup champions.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to a an unexpected, impromptu, out of nowhere live, coming at 12:47 a.m. on December 3rd, 2025. A night in which the Clippers did not play, a night in which the Clippers stand at 5-16 record-wise. And I'm just opening up Instagram, and I get a DM from a follower of mine of CP3's story. And I'm just going to look at it once again. CP3's Instagram story said, "Just found out I'm being sent home." When I saw that, I was like, what is it? He's obviously joking. Like, this is not, is that a song lyric? That's what I was thinking. That's got to be a song lyric. And then I go to Twitter and I see our beat writers talking about it. I see Chris Haynes talking about it. And I'm like, holy shit. We sent Chris Paul home. Like, we essentially cut him. And the official report from Chris Haynes said this. I'm going to pull it up right now. And I'm just in awe right now, guys. If you're wondering how I'm feeling, like, I am going to talk about it, but I'm just in complete awe right now. Breaking: Los Angeles Clippers are sending home future Hall of Fame point guard Chris Paul in a bizarre severing ties move. And this is the Clippers statement: "We are parting ways with Chris, and he will no longer be with the team. We will work with him on the next step of his career. Chris is a legendary Clipper who has had a historic career. I want to make one thing very clear. No one is blaming Chris for our underperformance. I accept responsibility for the record we have right now. There are a lot of reasons why we've struggled. We're grateful for the impact Chris has made on the franchise." First of all, who the hell is I? I accept responsibility. Is that Lawrence Frank talking? We need more to this story. We need a lot more to this story. But my first reaction is, in a season that's going so horribly wrong, I mean, nothing has gone our way. We're 5-16. The one thing that we knew we had as a silver lining, and listen, he's obviously a very small part of why we've underperformed and been the most disappointing team in the league, but he has been awful and he's really disappointed. And that's part of why we've been so bad. And I'll admit that I was wrong about that. I thought he would be better than this. Jamal Clip 4 says, Ramona said it was El Frank. By the way, if you're a member of the channel, all your comments will be read on live. We also have a members only live tomorrow where you can come on stage and talk to me or debate me. We can pull up any sort of plays from any of the last 20 years and talk about and break down clips of games, anything you want, any player, whatever. But anyway, and of course, we have special giveaways at 25 and 50 subscribers if you're a member, or member, 25 and 50 members. So tune into that. One for Laker fan, one for Clipper fans. But anyway, oh man, I really don't know what to say. Joao Suarez says, if CP isn't the one to blame, then why the fuck cut him off? Could have done it. But there's clearly a lot more to this story, man. Clearly a lot more. This guy says, my man BC says, go Lakers. Anyway, what can I say, guys? We need to wait to hear more about this story. That's all I can say. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. I cannot even believe what's going on. I can't even believe what's going on. Someone else said Chris Paul is basically Bronny now, stats wise. Look, I gotta chill on the comments real quick. Okay. I'm like, I don't even know what to say, guys. Like, I'm just like so rattled. I don't even know what to say. All I'll say is this: Chris Paul's been a big reason why we've sucked this season. Not a big reason. He's been a reason why we've sucked this season. He's underperformed. He's been shit, right? But the only silver lining, or yeah, really the only silver lining to this season is even if he's shit, we get to see our first, or at worst, second best player in franchise history, second greatest Clipper of all time, ride off into the sunset in a Clipper uniform. Sure, he's averaging 3 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists on 31, 30, 50 splits. He's been awful. There's no way around it. And there's no question that that had something to do with what happened here. There's no way if Chris Paul was playing good basketball that this, whatever happened, would have happened, in my opinion. Now, it's still, we don't know the whole story. But I'll tell you what, it's just a gut punch to Clipper fans. No matter what happened, there's no way that this is a good look. This was the farewell tour for Chris Paul. We came out less than a week ago, or about a week ago, talking about how Chris Paul announced his retirement. This is going to be his final season, year 21. He's going to end it with the Clippers. We gave him a nice little ovation at Intuit Dome against the Grizzlies. And now a blowout at Miami is going to be the last game where he put on a Clipper uniform. So you're telling me he's going to end his career on another team this season? If I were Chris Paul, I would be like, fuck this. I'm trying to end my career. Like, I would not want to go again. Like, after you came home, and the fact that CP3 is posting on his Instagram story about it tells you that he's really mad. You know, this is a very, what's the word? Professional guy in this kind of way when it comes to PR, when it comes to what he puts out. He's the former president of the Players Association. I don't know. My biggest guess is there was some kind of argument, some kind of fight between he and either the coaching staff or Lawrence Frank. But we're on a road trip. Like right now, Chris Paul's posting that Instagram story. Let's see. He's posting an Instagram story from Atlanta, Georgia, 1 hour ago. So it's like 3 a.m. over there. I don't know what to say. If I'm Chris Paul, I'm done. I'm just finished. I don't want to move again. I don't want to move away from my kids. But there had to have been a fight of some sort. And chances are I'm siding with CP3 on it. I don't know what it is. I have no inside information, but this is just devastating, man. It's just devastating because, you know, for a lot of Clipper fans, I was a fan before Chris Paul, but for a lot of Clipper fans, they began their fandom with Lob City. And CP3 posted a Lob City video on his Instagram as well this week. I think it might have been today. And now we're not even going to see the one silver lining to this season, which was for Chris Paul to end his career in a Clipper jersey. No matter how shitty he played or was playing, he's now he should not have. This is not the way. This is not professional. This is completely messed up. Again, I don't want to, speculate on what happened because I don't have all the details, but there's no way, just given who Lawrence Frank or Ty Lue have been the last couple of years, there's almost no way I feel like Clipper fans are going to side with them on this. CP3 is our legend, as much as I think Ty Lue did a great job with that 2021 team. And even the following season, he did a good job. And last season, he did a pretty good job. But, you cannot side with Ty Lue over Chris Paul, in my opinion. We know that Chris Paul has fire. We know that he has passion. And that's probably what caused this incident, I would think. I mean, it has to be so bad. If you're kicking somebody off the team mid-season in the midst of a crisis, I mean, this is the epitome of how this season has gone for us. The epitome. It's unbelievable how bad this has gone, that we've gone to this point, that our franchise legend that we've celebrated on social media all season long chanted CP3. We did a whole homecoming event for him where he shed tears, and we're kicking him off the team. How bad could it have been that we're kicking him off the team when he said, oh, it means so much to be with my family again? This is a new low for the Clippers. And what's even more disgusting is we already have a shitty relationship with Blake. And now we're doing this to Chris Paul. Is he going to want to get his number retired here? If both of the core members of Lob City are unwilling to get their numbers retired because they hate is this a Ballmer thing? I really don't know. But we know for a fact that Blake Griffin's a little bitter about Steve Ballmer with that handshake, him refusing to shake his hand. I think Blake Griffin will come back for a number retirement. But the fact that we even question if he's going to come back for a number retirement is sketchy in itself, and it's disappointing in itself. CP3, same kind of deal. We don't want him to not want to come back and have his number retired at Intuit, a stadium that he and Blake basically built in terms of the way that they showed that we could be a team that attracts fans on a nightly basis, full stadiums on a nightly basis. Shout out to the super chat by Jerry King. He says, unless he was diddling kids or raping people, then this shit is disgraceful and sick. Need Frank, Ty, and maybe Steve gone. You lost me on the last line. But thank you, Jerry King. Again, super chats are turned on if you want to drop $1 or a dime. Any donation is appreciated. Shout out to everybody. 311 people in here at 1 a.m. Pacific time. You guys are the best. No matter what, I cannot lose because you guys make this experience worth it. But again, there's way too many comments. So if you want to comment, member or super chat, I got to monetize. And, I'm not getting paid enough of this shit. But anyway. Oh, man, guys, this is just like unfathomable. Truly unfathomable, man. CP3. They just did a CP3 replica jersey giveaway. And it's like, we stand with CP3, man. We stand with CP3. All day, every day. I don't know, man. Ty Lue, Lawrence Frank, I want them shown the door at this point. I mean, I need to know what happened. I really would need to know what happened. I think we all deserve to know what happened, and I think there will be news coming out about what happened, but they need to go. I'm done with this. How bad could it have been? Yeah, are we still going to have CP3 bobblehead night? Like, look at all the promotions we've done. What's going to happen? It's just so fucked up. After he came back home with his family and he was celebrating this so much. Yes, he's been trash. But if we're being honest, just from a basketball perspective, we needed Chris Paul because we've struggled to create shots this season. And while he has not been great, he's having very uncharacteristic moments, turning his back to the defender, bringing up the ball, struggling to even get the ball across half court, can't turn the corner at all against anyone, whether it be in man or even in pick and roll. He's struggling to turn the corner and getting clean looks. He's a cone on defense. He's horrible in transition. I mean, he's been bad, and he doesn't play off ball. And when he does, he doesn't shoot open shots from three because his release is so slow. Shout out to Phoenix Gen Z. He says, would CP3 be shameless to ring Chase back in OKC? The reason why I don't think he's going to do that, it wouldn't be shameless in my opinion because he just got treated like shit. But I don't think that he's going to do that because he doesn't want to go to Oklahoma City. I think he doesn't want to leave LA. He came back home and he was so happy to be here. And he constantly talked about, being home with his family. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad that we have to stomach this. It goes beyond basketball at this point. It's not even about I think honestly, as I said, if the Clippers want to turn it around, with this team without making drastic changes, then Chris Paul actually turning the corner, not physically, but literally turning his season around and starting to play better, which he honestly has looked a little better the last 2 weeks. For example, he even made 2 threes in yesterday's game against Miami. But if he were to, play better, it's actually one of the things that can turn the season around a little bit because we need another ball handler. We need someone else to create. And he's one of our best bets given that he's on the team. So to kick him off the team, we already have Bogey out. We already have Beal out. We don't really have ball handlers like that. It's just Kawhi and James. And now Kobe Sanders is going to get a much bigger role. But this is just a very irresponsible. It has to be something really bad that this happened because we're desperate for anything. We're truly desperate for anything. Miles Johnson, thank you for the super chat. Is that pound or a euro? Says this offseason was officially a disaster. Yeah, I mean, think about it this way, Clipper Nation. Brook Lopez is out of the rotation, and Chris Paul is now cut from the team. It's a shame. I don't think it helps the team at all. And it only hurts our reputation. It's Pounds? Okay, thought so. And then when it comes to, we always talk about who's going to come to the Clippers in a couple of years. Are they going to be able to attract free agents? The fact that Kawhi Leonard potentially got a deal under the table, the Clippers are player friendly now, as opposed to with Donald Sterling, they were the opposite of player friendly. What does this look like? We already did Blake dirty. Chris Paul's got a lot of connections in the game. And we're doing this to him? We're disrespecting the greatest player in franchise history like this? Seriously, we're talking about a top 2 player in franchise history that we sent home at 3 a.m. in Atlanta in the midst of a 5-16 start. Are you fucking insane? How dare you? I don't care if you punch someone in the face. How dare you? Lawrence Frank, you're not bigger than Chris Paul for this organization, and neither is Ty Lue. And you know what? I'm going to go out and say it. Unfortunately, Steve Ballmer, the people that actually make you a fan are not owners. I'm a Clipper fan because of what I saw on the court, not because of Sterling. If it were for Sterling, I would not have been a fan. CP3 made more people Clipper fans than you, Steve Ballmer. I love Steve Ballmer, but he needs to wake the fuck up. Just because you're a better owner than your bar is here. Maybe the leeway comment did give us something, like some kind of context. I don't know. But if your bar is here, right, as an owner, then, just because you're a much better owner and look, I mean, I love Steve Ballmer. We're forever in debt to him. He built the Intuit Dome. He does amazing things for fans. He's super accessible. Like, he makes the game super accessible and all that. But let's be honest. You make the games accessible because you need to make the games accessible. We're second-class citizens in our own city. You have it's not just any franchise here. It's not like the Knicks, who only have 2 rings and they won in the early 70s. We are against the greatest franchise in NBA history, them or the Celtics. But in the recent 40 years, 50 years, they've been better. They've won more rings. 11 of the Celtics' 18 titles came with Bill Russell. So at the end of the day, you need the fans. You need to make the games accessible for us diehards, because one of the biggest reasons that we're all Clipper fans is because the tickets are cheaper. So I love you, Steve Ballmer, but you're fucking up. Your resistance to being bad is going to hurt this franchise. You're not going to compete against the Lakers at all times. You're going to have to accept that some years we're just going to be worse than them. They're going to sell out every night, and we're not. If he wants to turn this franchise around and really wins the fans back over, he needs to accept that we're going to be bad for a little bit. This is one of the lowest moves. We thought it couldn't get worse after we got rid of Blake Griffin. We've given Kawhi everything he's wanted. We're now in an investigation because of the things that we gave Kawhi. We treated Paul George great until we didn't. I mean, I don't even say we didn't. $50 million is insane. His demands were absurd, given his production. We saved James Harden from the sinking ship in Philadelphia that he wanted to leave, and he wanted to be rescued by one team, and it was us. Reggie Jackson, Nico Batum, even Westbrook at the time, when his reputation was at its lowest, we picked him up. And Lawrence Frank did him dirty. But again, there's just a trail of slime that's starting to follow Lawrence Frank right now. And I want him gone. I'm done with him. He has doubled down on this Kawhi era. He's driven our fans insane. He's lost the emotions in a fan like me. Like, I truly, as I said, I do not care if we win or lose. It's either way I win, because I have 386 people in my live at 1 a.m. because we're so bad and doing ridiculous things. What's going to happen now? Is it that we told Chris we're going to try to trade him, and then he got butthurt because he was like, I just got here? I don't think we would try to trade Chris Paul. Who even wants Chris Paul right now? He's not playing well. I don't know. I really don't know. Chris Paul, man. It's truly the biggest thing I'm worried about is, what are other people in the league saying about this? What are other players around the league saying about this? I actually can't believe it. Like, I actually cannot believe that the next game I go to, we're not going to see Chris Paul. Like, this whole season, part of what was, again, if everything went to shit, which it has gone to shit, we had Chris Paul retiring as a Clipper. This is truly a rock bottom that I cannot imagine. So everybody can get their jokes off, but there's no way the fans deserve this. There's no way the fans deserve this. because appreciate the super chat. Merc52 says boycotting games / merch. I'm not going to buy any merch. There's no doubt about that, but I'm definitely going to games. I already paid for the tickets. But let me just say this. There is no way. And I mean, I know a lot of people are Clipper fans that are not from LA, but Daniel Barry, my man. But here's what I'll say. Just because Clipper fans chose to root for the other team in LA and not the Lakers that have all the success doesn't mean that we deserve to go through this. This is like, there's rooting for all my sports teams. Shout out to World Series champions, Dodgers, back to back. There's the Kings, Chelsea, LAFC, the Rams, who are balling right now, by the way. So we lost to the fucking Panthers this weekend. Every other team is a sports team. The Clippers are a test in your like I don't know. It's a test of your character to be a Clipper fan, truly. And I don't regret anything. I would do it all over again if I were to do it again. But this is just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. All I say is, like, we have the most loyal fans in the league. We're second-class citizens in our own city. We support this team through thick and thin, through losing season after losing season in the 80s, in the 2000s, injury after injury to important players in our franchise's history, from Bill Walton to Marcus Johnson to Derek Smith to Elton Brand to Sean Livingston, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and then, of course, now Kawhi and Paul George. We've had 2 3-1 leads blown in the span of 5 years or 6 years. And then we've had this Kawhi era, the Paul George era. And now on top of that, this. And now on top of that, having to watch the player that we drafted compete for MVP and a championship every single year. It's a true test of character. Seriously. It's a true test of character. Don't jump off the ship, Clipper Nation. I really don't believe that that's how you should act, because there will be brighter days. I really believe that. I just don't know how long it's going to take for those brighter days. Kawhi said it's going to be a tunnel. It's going to be long and it's going to be dark, but at the end it'll be filled with light and joy. I think the light and joy is going to happen after he fucks off. Shout out to my man Fahad Sharif Esquire. Says our front office is a joke. Nobody going to come here voluntarily after this, says Clipper fan 8898. Yeah, it's really, really tough, man. All I'll say is, again, you got Clip 78 said wear the CP3 jersey next home game. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. All I'll say is stay strong, Clipper Nation. That's all I can say. There will be brighter days, and I will be here to be there for you at all times, regardless. I mean, it doesn't get worse. It doesn't get worse. I've already checked out of this team. I checked out 2 years ago. I do the content. I love the team. I go support the guys in real life. But in terms of actual belief about this team's direction, I lost hope the second that we picked up Harden. Truly. And I haven't felt that kind of joy, those kinds of nerves since. Obviously, I felt joy after we won a playoff game because, the more playoff games we get, the more lit it is. I just love the litness of the fans, I'm here for the fans, man. I'm here for our fan base, showing that we're something, to prove to everybody that the Clippers do have a fan base, that we do have fans, that we're loyal, that we're passionate, and we're dedicated, because people cannot stomach this. I'll tell you who's lame as fuck. People from LA that don't support the Lakers or the Clippers. They're like, oh, the Lakers are too good, I don't like them, or the Clippers are too bad, I don't like them. Like, dude, you're lame. Show some backbone or pick a side. But anyway, shame on the Clippers. We're going to wait to see the information, but shame on the Clippers for doing this to Chris Paul and his family. It's beyond fucked up. I don't care what Chris Paul said. I bet you it was within good reason too. Ballmer, I just think he needs a clean house. I hope Ballmer didn't make this call. Because as I said, this is beyond fucked up to a franchise legend who's done more for the franchise than Ballmer. Maybe not now, but from a getting fans perspective, Chris Paul got more fans than Ballmer. Ballmer didn't play. He sits there and he gets hyped like everybody else in terms of what people see. We don't have that many new fans because we built an arena last year. We have fans because Chris Paul and Blake Griffin were super exciting on a nightly basis. It's ridiculous. Yes, I do have Dime Dropper on Spotify. But anyway, that's it for the audio portion of this video. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. Chris Paul, man, you're gonna be missed, bro. And I'm really sad that it turned out like this. I'm sorry on behalf of all the fans, on all of Clipper Nation. I'm sorry that this happened because we all wanted to see you retire as a Clipper. We all wanted to see you walk off that court one last time in a Clipper uniform and give you the standing ovation that you deserved. And I hope one day we can chant CP3 again when you're getting your number retired. But this is insane. Can't believe it, man. Chris Paul, definitely top 2 Clipper of all time. I'm going to say he was second. Second best Clipper of all time for me. But you can argue first. But anyway, all right, I'm going to do something a little different. The super chats are on, the members are on. But you know what? We have 400 people in here. Let's give Clipper Nation the chance to talk. I'm going to put the link in the chat, guys. If you're a Clipper fan, you want to say your piece, come up here. Want to go get some water? You can join the link right now. All right, let's see who's bold enough to take the microphone here. Ooh, okay. Holy shit. All right, guys. I see. Let's go. You guys really pulled up. Okay. Is my man Danny the member?
What's up,
Danny?
Don?
That's my member, Danny, right?
No, I'm not a member, but I've
okay. I
met
got
you
a
at
member
the
named Danny.
post
What's
game.
going on, brother?
What's up, bro? Bro, I'm at school right now. I have a lecture tomorrow at 8 a.m. But I saw this news, and I'm just speechless, bro. I don't know if you saw me, but I was at the Chris Paul event, and I had like the 10 jerseys. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but that was me.
Oh, no
And,
way.
bro, yeah, that was me. And now I'm like, all my friends were like sending me this shit at fucking 1 a.m. Dude, I don't know, like what you said, I don't know how bad it could have been because you guys know like how Chris is, but like I don't know. Like
I think
I
that's
have
kind of
no
how we're all
words.
feeling
I
right
don't
now.
don't know. I'm like speechless.
That's how everyone's feeling. Okay, let's go to the next speaker. Tao.
I'm just gonna say something really short. I'm a Clippers fan. I'm from Texas,
Okay.
and this is just really sad and disappointing. I literally bought the season pass member or the wall pass, the ultimate wall pass, just to go see like Chris Paul during like January. I was gonna go in January, but I guess now I can't. So that's really disappointing.
You can still come.
I know, but like I really wanted to see Paul. So.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Perry Wang, what's going on, brother? Perry Wong.
Oh yeah, what's up? I was just studying for some shit, and then like I randomly checked YouTube, and then I saw the headline. I was like, wait, there's no way this is real. Like, how are we cutting a franchise legend like that? It makes no sense. Like, I was planning on like possibly later on this season to like go watch him play or something, but now that chance is taken away from me. Like I don't even know what our team's doing. Like, it's just.
I feel like nobody knows what to say. I think we're all pretty speechless. By the way, if I remove you from the stage, you can stay on because I just want to. There's a limited amount of people I can put on stage at a time, so just stay on, or you can remove yourself. But I'm going to bring Danny down. I'm going to bring another guy up. Let's go with Josh. Josh, what's going on, brother?
Oh my goodness! Only the Clippers could have this online here at 1:16 a.m. Wow, just wow! I have nothing else right now. I
think everybody's in disbelief. I really do think everybody's in disbelief.
no, disbelief is an understatement. I never thought the Clippers would top what they did to Blake Griffin. This is so much worse. And not only that, they're making Chris Paul seem like he's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Oh my God. Let's go with Jackson. Jackson.
What's up? Dude, I'm just like, it's crazy for me because I lived in LA for like 2 years. It's like kind of when I first became a Clippers fan and back in like 2022-ish. And it was mainly because I was like a big Kawhi fan. And then I ended up moving to LA. And then I was like, dude, like he's here. I love the Clippers now. And, I've always been an NBA fan, but like the way I'm going with this is like I left and I live in Georgia now. I live in Atlanta, which surprisingly is where we're playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I have tickets to that game. I was gonna go see Chris there because I've always loved Chris play too.
So
And the other crazy thing is on everything I love, I was planning on buying tickets to go to Inglewood for the first time. I've never been to Intuit Dome. The month I moved to Atlanta is the month they finally opened Intuit Dome. So I haven't been able to see it. I went to a few Clippers games back when they were at Staples or not Staples, whatever. Back when they were in downtown LA. It's great. Like I know you've said it for all the other people. I am at a loss of words. I'm at a loss for words. It's crazy.
Are you still have tickets to the game tomorrow? Or today? No, I was asking Jackson, do you still have tickets to the game? Oh, I guess he doesn't hear me. All right, let's go over to Arav. Arav, my guy. What's going on, man?
Dude, I'm so confused. It's 1 a.m. or what they did it at like midnight. Like, I just don't understand. Can the Clippers never release anything at a normal hour? And they PJ Tuckered him. I just don't get it. What could he have said? Like, it can't be that bad.
It would be
I'm
cool.
so confused. He's whatever you said, top 1, top 2. He's my franchise goat, but still, like, how do you? I'm so confused. I don't think I'm like mad or upset yet because I just haven't realized it. But he's like my favorite Clipper of all time, and you just parted ways with him. What?
I think I did not think that this was going to hit people as hard as it has, but it clearly has hit people very hard. I mean, the fact that everybody's in here, I did not think that all these guys would pull up at. I mean, some of you guys are not even on Pacific time. This is past 1 a.m. over with some people, but Jackson, I was going to ask, are you going to the game still? I don't think he even hears me. He's like looking at the stream.
Audio's been weird for me too.
Jackson, I'm talking about you. Is your name Jackson? It says Jackson on your thing.
Jackson.
Okay, I guess he doesn't look. Sorry, I was gonna ask, are you going to? You said you were going to the Hawks game today. Are you going?
Dude, I can't hear anything. I'm not gonna lie.
Can everybody else
I
hear
don't
us?
hear the guess. I don't hear
It's been
anything.
going
I can hear
in and
you.
out.
Okay.
What's up? It's bugging out. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
it's
go.
bugging.
Let's go to the next speaker. We're gonna go
Just
with
move on to
Dylan.
the next person. It's bugging out.
Yo,
too
what's
much
up,
for me.
Dime? I did not expect to hear that at all. But
Yeah.
oh my goodness, I think there's like 3 different possibilities. I think the one you said on your live earlier about there was a big argument between him, Lawrence Frank, and the coaching possibly. The second possibility was one I've been thinking about for a while, like how we overplayed Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson back in 2023 was when I believe maybe Lawrence Frank got upset possibly that Ty Lue kept on playing Chris Paul, even though it's obvious he's unplayable. It's that there were probably disagreement that I think Lawrence Frank had no other choice but to waive him. Or the third possibility was that it was Steve Ballmer doing the same thing he did to Blake Griffin, but instead by waiving him rather than trading him. So I really don't know what to say, but this is just horrible process by the organization. And I've been on this for 2 years, so you all may know, but Lawrence Frank and Ty Lue, I've wanted them gone for a while. And this is the final nail in the coffin that they have to go.
I mean, I can't really disagree with that. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. By the way, Jackson says he is still going to the game tomorrow in Atlanta. So if you have a Chris Paul jersey, man, represent with that. Let's go with James next. James, what's going on, man?
So I've kind of got like a unique perspective. I'm from North Carolina, where like Chris Paul is from. Went to his high school, so like
you went to
I've
the same high
seen
school?
like, the
That's gotta
impact.
really make it hurt.
I've seen like the impact he's had. I've been a huge fan of his for years since I was growing up. Like kids I knew growing up, like had their lives changed because of him.
Wow.
So like just watching this happen, I was like, damn, I didn't really expect that. You know, especially with like the letter they put out didn't even fully explain it. I was like, okay, could have done that a little better, but you know, I mean, everything I've seen like from here, like Louisville, Winston-Salem, Clemens, like where he's from. I mean, he's just been like the most stand-up guy. So it kind of feels like he's being done dirty. And I mean, man, it kind of hurts a little. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm doing this at like 4 a.m. for me because like I just woke up and saw it. I was like, oh damn, my favorite player just kind of got waived, or I don't know.
Is your favorite player?
Distance from the team, so that kind of sucks.
Is he your favorite player of all time, or is he your favorite player on the team right now? Holy shit! Where did that sound come from? Wait, can people hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, why is James not responding?
No,
It's
I
like,
can't hear anybody. Crap.
bro, what's up with that? I feel like that's a glitch in StreamYard because it happened to Jackson. Okay, let's I'm gonna try to remove you guys and then bring you back. Okay, next speaker is Cole. Is this the same Cole that's always in the comments?
Yeah, bro, you retweeted my tweet earlier.
Which one was that? Oh my god. No, wait, hold on. Let me check.
I'm gonna crash out on this organization.
Hold on one sec. Which one?
My ad's Cold
CD,
World
Cold World for real. This is you. This is you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Finally, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for the support over the years.
Yeah, of course, bro. No, you're a legend. I definitely echo what you've been saying on this live so far. But man, like it's a disgrace for real. I love CP3 a lot. I love to be a Clippers fan, but like it really just feels like the biggest like shit in the face of all the fans of CP3. Like in this disaster of a season, bro, and like these past years, like I still managed to like find enjoyment out of watching these games and shit. And like I've accepted where we are as a team, you know, like even before this season, like I was pretty disdained, but like having the new signings and stuff and just like watching the games and like feeling that excitement like really brought me back. But bro, just the amount of shit we have to go through and like just slapping the face of like CP3 like this, bro. It's really like it just makes me feel like such like a phony, bro. Like I'm rooting for the most like phony franchise in the league. Like I don't want to watch James Harden, bro. I don't want to watch Kawhi. I like Zubats, like, but man, I mean, I don't know. It really feels pathetic, like, and I don't know when it's gonna get better, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I mean that's kind of what we're all hoping for. Is I mean, when are we gonna see something go in our direction? This.
Yeah.
By the way, James, try talking again.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, now we can. Yeah, so you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so just needed to remove you and then bring you back. Okay, let's go to. Then we'll be more open discussion. Adam.
Yo.
Go ahead, Rob. What
Sorry. You're good.
Okay, go ahead, Adam.
Going? Yeah, I'm a 15, 16 year Clippers fan from Vegas, so I don't really have a team out here. I just kind of adopted the Clippers. And it's growing up, Chris Paul was my favorite player of all time. Still is.
Wow.
I modeled my game after him when I played basketball. It's just his IQ, everything about him I just loved. And him coming back was probably one of the happiest things. I don't care how he played. He could have sat on the bench and had that Patty Mills role that we had, where it was just hyping people up. I don't care what he did. Like, he's my favorite player of all time. and I'm sure plenty of Clippers fans' favorite player of all time. And getting this news, I thought it was a joke, but seeing him post on Instagram, seeing all the official reports about it, and there's almost like this weird sense of grief about it in a way, where it's like we're losing this star, our legend, in just the most terrible Clippers way possible, and it just makes no sense. And like, he's not the scapegoat, but yet why are we treating him like the scapegoat? What is we just need to find answers from this organization, and they're releasing this so late for who knows what reason. They just need to give answers and actually tell us what happened behind closed doors, or someone needs to tell us.
It's yeah, no, the fans deserve to know something, because this was, I mean, they milked it too, social media wise. They've been posting about Chris Paul's farewell, Chris Paul's retirement. It's just it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's talk to Tyson. My bad, Tyson.
Hey man, I'm not even a Clippers fan, but I feel bad for y'all. Your management, bro, it's just you guys have been stuck in like mediocrity for a long time, and Chris Paul was a great thing to get, and just waiving him in like the first not even 30 games into the season because your franchise is failing, and then using him to say, oh, he's the reason we're failing. He came to you to retire. I mean, he's also one of my favorite players of all time, and seeing him go out like this, I hope he gets signed by another team. I really do. But
the question is, does he even want to play
will
for the
recreate
team?
what he was on the Clippers. You know, seeing him in the offseason get signed by the Clippers, that was a really happy day in my year. It was a really happy day. But I mean, I hope your franchise, like the Clippers, I hope they can get new management, man. Just get new management. You guys got to tank for a couple years.
But it's, what would you say to the people that are saying it's hard to tank because we don't have our draft picks?
Yeah, that's actually a fair point. I forgot you guys didn't have many draft picks.
That's the tough part.
That's also part of the management. It's also part of the management. Trading everything for Paul George. Yeah, I mean,
I appreciate.
Yeah, all right.
My bad. I appreciate your thoughts, dude. Let me get what's his name on here. There's a couple other people waiting. Let's go with my man Masai, frequent vlog guy. Hey,
what's
hold
going
on
on, Don?
Before you continue, I want to invite this guy that keeps commenting. Someone's saying someone needs to turn their TV off. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, just lower the volume. I think it's Josh. Yeah, it's okay. Sorry about that. Life says Chris Paul has literally been rated the most toxic player in the NBA. By what metric and by what poll are you using for that? Been rated the most toxic player in the NBA. It's not a shock. Obviously, he stepped where he shouldn't. Time to stop blaming management and blame the players. Well, I think we all can agree that the players deserve blame, but management is the one that puts the players on the team. And, I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Literally, first of all, been rated the most toxic player in the NBA by what publication? I don't know where you're getting that. Anyway, go ahead, Masai. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Dom, I'm pissed, man. Like I don't even know if I'm going back to another game this year. That's how mad I am. I already know how Chris Paul is. He probably cussed Ty Lue out, Lawrence Frank out, and probably Kawhi and James, because Chris Paul's not with that chump stuff. And if you're being honest, they've been playing real weak, real soft lately. And I feel like Chris probably had enough to just sit on the bench in a reduced role, and he wanted to get out there. And he's not down with how soft and how lazy we've been playing throughout this season. What they did was really bad. Chris is my guy. That was my favorite Clipper ever. Back in the 2014 season, I entered this contest, a shoe designing contest, and I won. It was the Chris Paul shoe design contest. He came to my school. He surprised me. He took me to a game, sat courtside against Houston Rockets. Dope experience, and he's been my guy ever since. Love him. So for them to do this to the best player that ever put on a uniform that really changed the perspective of how people viewed the Clippers is terrible. And Lawrence Frank got to go. I mean, you have former players calling him out left and right. The decisions that he's made, it's obvious that it's time for him to go. And I know media members say that Ballmer's a loyal guy. He doesn't like to really fire dudes, and we've seen that. He's the only person who's ever fired is Doc Rivers. But like, it's time. It's time for Lawrence Frank to go. It's time to get some new blood, some new energy in this room because we're going down the drain. Like, the best part of watching the Clipper game now is listening to Jim Jackson and Brian Seaman. If it wasn't for those two, man, it's even hard to tune into the games at all because it's bad basketball, terrible basketball, offensively and defensively. And with this, it just makes it even worse.
Yeah, well said, man. I mean, it's amazing hearing people's stories about Chris and how much he really means to our franchise because, in those years that we didn't have him, everybody was, yes, I don't know if this is the real Farbad, but yes, these are real people talking at 1:32 a.m. I mean, this just shows you how passionate this fan base is about Chris Paul and what it means to see somebody who bleeds the red, white, and blue like that. Chris Paul, he always shouted out Clipper Nation. He always put on for the fans. You could even see him crying like he was one of us, and he truly made us feel like we were represented with pride. So it's amazing. I don't know, man. It's in the years that we didn't have him when he was playing with Phoenix and all that, I saw people, shitting on him and getting on him, and I was like, man, it sucks that Chris Paul gets mixed reviews now. But it's amazing to see that, because he chose to come back, everybody has kind of come back around on CP3 and really celebrated him. So like I really appreciate all you guys with your stories and the passion and how much does this hurt. It really shows that I'm not alone in that Chris Paul, that I still love Chris Paul. And the funny part is I'm very critical of the way he plays, but he's done so much for us. So let's go with Matty Ice. Matty Ice, you're on. No Matty Ice? All right, let's go to here. I have to remove one person again. 1 second. Sorry, Josh. I'm gonna just because you've been on the longest.
No. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, who's that? Matty Ice?
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, who's that? Matty Ice? Who's that echo? I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I think it's glitched, Dom. I can't hear y'all.
Okay, but I can hear Matty Ice. Can you guys hear Matty Ice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with this guy. Let's go with. Oh, wow! The background noise is all coming from Josh, huh? That's crazy. All right, let's go with Nesh. Oh, he jumped off. Okay, so everybody's on here. Let's get Jackson back on here. All right, guys, it's open discussion at this point. And if you guys want the link in the chat, you guys can come on. But what do you guys actually think it was? You think it was? I think what Masai said might have some validity. Chris Paul got angry, didn't like the habits of this team. He lashed out, and they kicked him off the team. If that's the case, then they're so soft. I mean, come on, right?
Dime, I really think it's
Yeah.
because first.
I mean,
Because the problem with Chris
is like
Paul
veteran
is that
leadership
he
right
would
now.
just fluctuate
And
minutes.
even if it's going rough, he's a fan favorite, and I don't think that's the right play, not the right time either, especially not at 1:30 in the morning for y'all and 4:30 for me. I just don't understand the timing of it, if I'm being honest.
Ooh, I like that I'm matching your guys' faces to these accounts. Cal with pink. Are you still in here, Cal? No, there was people talking at the same time for a sec, Maza. We got to make sure we're talking one at a time. My bad. Is it glitched? Baked Potato says, yo, time, restart this or some. It's so glitched. Is it?
I can't hear everybody.
No,
Just
not
you.
really.
I think
I
the
can hear
live stream's like
everybody.
a little
Oh,
bit
now I can hear
behind
people.
this thing.
Here, should we try to go to playback? Or is this good? Okay, Nesh says I'm ready to speak. Hold on. Okay, Nesh, you're on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Am I allowed to curse on this or no?
Bro, you been in tune with this channel, dude? Come on now.
Oh, I can't hear you guys. Okay, I won't curse because I don't know what you said. But I think this is absolutely clinically insane. How in the world are we going to waive or cut or release our franchise GOAT when he's the only thing good we've ever had? I think it's disgusting. I don't even know How are we going to get a free agent in 27? I think that's out the wazoo now. You can kiss that goodbye. Um, I'm just hurt. I've watched him for so many years as a kid and now as an adult, and we just get rid of him like chopped liver. I think it's just so sad. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm very sad, and it's very Clippers. It's very Clipper thing to do, and yeah, that's all.
First, can you hear me? Hold on. Yo, can you hear me, Nesh? No, I love the passion that he spoke with. He sounded actually angry. I love that. But yeah, it's open forum now, guys. So you guys can. Oh, wait, never mind. We have another speaker. Hold on one sec. Carson, you're on. Can you hear me, Carson?
Hey, what's good, Dime? Not sure if you remember me. I can hear. There's a delay.
I can hear you well.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, man. I kind of had a period where I wasn't necessarily on the channel a lot, but recently getting back, the content has been continuously getting better and better. So first off, want to give you your flowers there. And secondly, man, this is just a absolutely crazy, messed up move that was made. Front office definitely needs to clean, I think, for sure. I mean, starting with Lawrence Frank for sure. I would say rebuild is needed, but obviously no draft picks makes it extra tricky. So yeah, pretty much just speechless at this point, honestly.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the flowers, by the way.
Anytime, bro.
Let's go to Dane. What's up, Dane?
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, sorry, just want to make sure. Yo, I don't know. This move is mad stupid. It's just upsetting because I know he's not playing that good right now. He's old as hell. There's a lot of dudes not playing good on this team right now. And what worries me the most, I think a lot of people feel this way, considering where we're at. We might do some dumbass trade our 20-30 pick. Probably those second rounders to try to save this season. We throw this guy under the bus. I mean, it's just a mess. I don't see the point of any of this. Just let him play. I mean, if we're going to be ass, just let him play. Everyone loves him. I mean, a lot of us became fans because of him. And then we just kick him to the curb like he's trash. I mean, I don't know. I think it's stupid. I think a lot of people feel the same way, though.
Yeah, it's truly insane. Cal, you had anything else to add? You got back on the stage?
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know if I should.
How old are you, Cal?
I'm
Sorry to ask.
18.
Huh?
I'm 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh?
You guys all look pretty young out here, except most of you guys look pretty young.
I think I'm the only female on here too, but
That's awesome, though. We need more female representation on Dime Drop. I feel like it's all guys that listen to me, man. It's no good. I mean, I feel like the people that we're trying to get more women on the videos and the vlogs. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been trying to do my due diligence there. Yes, Andrew Kassar, you can join, man. The link is there. Please stop hating, fellas. So I'm just waiting to see what comes out of this, guys. I'm just waiting to see what comes out of this.
Dime, do you think we'll get used like sometime tomorrow or within the next week?
I don't know. It would have been good if Farbad jumped on. He wouldn't have given us anything though on the live, huh? He wouldn't have given us anything. Bro, clip show for life. You're talking so much trash. Please come up and share your opinion. It would be great to get differing opinions on here. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. This is all total cap. Dude, Adam Osland is probably asleep, bro. Adam, I don't know what his bedtime's at. I don't think he stays up past 1 a.m. He's a late night guy, but I don't know about past 1 a.m. Clips After Dark, he used to run that. But yeah.
Don, I know why it happened.
Go ahead.
Because the other night on stream, you said we need to get all these has-beens shipped off to Siberia. So I think this is the first step. Yeah, I think it's because he said we have to ship them off to Siberia.
That's funny. I'm glad you were watching.
Yeah, I'm listening. Don't worry.
Oh, Adam is doing a live right now. We should just merge. Dude, clip show for life. Do you not have? If you were a clip show for life, you mentioned being a fan since Loy Vaught. Do you have no sentimental value towards Chris Paul? I mean, I don't know if this makes the team better though. Sir Cookie Buggy. What's going on, Sir Cookie Buggy?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
So I'm a Clippers fan from Kentucky.
Okay, wow.
I watch the Clippers games 10:30, 11 p.m. every single night.
Wow.
And I started becoming a Clippers fan because of Eric Bledsoe.
Beautiful. He went to Kentucky, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So I just loved it when we got DeMarcus Cousins, and was even debating getting a John Wall jersey when he came to the Clippers for that 1 year. But I'm done with this organization as of right now. I think it's sickening how we treat our two best players of this entire franchise. That's all I'm going to say.
No, I agree with you, man.
I love your videos, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, guys. Dude, 334 people. I don't think I've had this many people on this season. That's amazing. I'm putting the link in there for you guys. What you mean? Let me get on stage. We need Matt Elias, though. By the way, it's open forum. Just make sure that we don't talk over each other, but you guys can all speak.
I think there's been some disconnect between CP3 and whoever within the organization for at least a little bit now. Especially like he posted that one screenshot of like the leeway definition thing. And so it's not like this is really out of the blue per se. Clearly there's been something going on for a little bit, either with kind of conflict or who knows what, but it's just either way it's soft, and I'm sure he spoke his mind and chewed someone out, and they kind of just didn't like it.
Bro, we're literally 5-16. Like, that's exactly what we need, bro. Like,
Yeah,
our
we need
best,
someone
our,
to speak up and do something.
Yeah.
Like, I know people were
Yeah,
pointing
bro.
out like we were all like the whole team was all shaking hands, looking all jolly after the Heat loss. Like, who cares if you're like you shouldn't be buddy with the team that just blew you out and did they broke their 3-point record, no, or did they tie it or something? Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't
Now we're getting fucked.
be all buddy with everyone. Like, you're 5-16. Have some heart. Like, actually pretend like you care about the games. And it's just
Yeah, bro. I
annoying,
mean,
so-
on court you can see it too. Like, it's just sad to watch, like, the product we see, bro. It seems like nobody really cares. Like, James is gonna, of course, like, try on offense and like get his buckets and shit. And Kawhi's been
he's
playing
gonna
good,
try
but,
and
like,
just do his like unethical foul baiting, but
yeah, bro. Those guys aren't leaders, bro. Like, they never really have been.
What's
there's
I
no
don't see anybody
there's
else
no
retaining
energy to the team at all. Like, you look around the league and there's all these young guys with kind of like a fire in them, and there's no one really
Yeah,
on the
bro.
team. Like, I feel like
That's what I
DJ kind of
want.
had that, but he's out with his knee injury, and Dunn kind of had that. He's kind of not as much of a spark this season as he was last season, I would say.
Yeah, I loved when Dunn was going at Luka though.
Yeah,
James,
like
hold on.
That's fine.
I'm about to cut you guys off. James,
No, you're
it's
good.
you didn't have to hide if you were a Laker fan and came up here and talked. I'm looking at your. If this is the one that followed me on Twitter just now. He's a diehard Laker fan from North Carolina. You didn't have to hide that. I wouldn't have kicked you off stage. If you kept it civil. Okay.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
talking Lakers fans.
Look, I'm shocked. If this guy's really been a Clipper fan for 41 years and he's talking like this, 41 years of this, not going to be sad for a rich guy who didn't win us anything. Okay, come on, man.
Oh, come on.
Has
What?
been salty with teammates. Sure, he's a great dude outside of basketball, but he has no. Listen, I totally agree that he hasn't won a chip for a reason, and he has hurt himself in the playoffs. There's no doubt. But guys, we're beyond talking about like basketball and X's and O's right now. Like, this is about emotional stuff at this point because this season's kind of cooked. Chris Paul is playing like shit. Honestly, I don't think him getting cut though makes our team any better. We're at a serious deficiency of shot creation and ball handling. But you really are okay with saying, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit too sentimental, but like It's.
I mean, after 41 years,
I mean,
that
you're
might be
supposed to
that
be as a
different.
fan.
But most Clipper fans that have been a fan that long are a little more sentimental. But again, everybody fans different. I don't want to police fandom, but dude, it's I don't know. You got to understand though, for a lot of Clipper fans, and it's not, bro. Hold on. I want this Kawhi stand to come up here because you keep talking so much about your daddy Kawhi, and you literally, like, you're just like
please
these guys.
bring him on. I want to
This
hear
is-
someone defend Kawhi. I want to hear this.
Like, please, like, by the way, no, those Laker fans that said they wanted to come up, you can come up. I have no problem with it, unless you, what's it called? If you're disrespectful, I'll kick you out. But I have no problem with Laker fans giving their opinion on Chris Paul because Chris Paul has actually played a part in Laker history and in LA sports history. So.
No, but I think all of us as fans, though, we're just all tired of like the Kawhi and Harden stands right now have been beefing so much on the timeline. It's so ridiculous. Like sometimes I want to defend Kawhi, and sometimes I want to defend Harden, but I have to keep it neutral because like I'm not gonna be biased towards either one of them.
Yeah, I mean, dude. First of all, Clip Show for life. Everybody up here. I mean, I don't know about everybody, but most people up here think a reboot is needed as well. I think we're all tired. If people are like this dedicated to listening to me, then you probably think that a reboot is needed because, for obvious reasons. But let me please join the stage. I'm begging you. What was this team before Kawhi? We only had 1 year with Kawhi that was better than the years right before Kawhi, really, which was 2021.
And just to think, until he banged knees with Joe Ingles, it legitimately looked like they actually were going to win the title that year.
Mm-hmm.
And now, flash forward 4 years later, we're screwed for probably the next decade and beyond. I want to ask this question. I remember how we all felt on July 5th, 2019. And I remember feeling happy until I saw SGA being a part of that trade and watching SGA do what he does to the Warriors tonight. I got to ask you guys, if we could all do it over again, should we have let him go to the Lakers?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think everybody
we probably should have at this point because we did protect those picks in 26 and 27. Which was the biggest mistake when we made the trade?
I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, hindsight is 2020. It is what it is. I don't know. I feel like everybody would probably pull the trigger. We could have gave up less, or called this bluff. But I mean,
yeah.
Well,
are we really gonna
the reason I ask is because I hear so many guys like, well, you couldn't have predicted that SGA was going to become the superstar. And I'm like, if you watched him in that rookie season, you could tell he had the intangibles to become a superstar. I admit it probably took a couple seasons later than I thought, but I saw it. So when I saw that he was part of the deal to get Paul George, I put my hands on my head, said, no, what have we done? I knew immediately that was a mistake. And I mean, yeah, sure. We were again a banged knee away from Joe Ingles from probably cashing in and not having it matter. But even then, even if we get one, it's probably still a mistake. OKC has a legit chance to.
I would have taken that one, bro.
Yeah, everyone would have taken the Reed because at that point it's a win-win trade.
Okay, sure, yes, but it's look at what OKC's about to do. They have a legit chance to win 4-5 titles in a 6-year span, and they're probably going to get the number 1 pick this year.
Yeah, well, I hope we don't get the number 1 pick, but I think we all feel the same way. I think it's devastating. We all wish SGA was still with us. I mean, but as Cole said, I think he would do the move over and over again because we would have never known. But if you're asking with hindsight, of course we would have kept SGA. By the way, I just have to. These are the rules of the chat. You don't necessarily have to answer this question, but I have to put the question up because it was the super chat. I had to put it up. It's a super chat. You don't have to answer it.
No.
Thank you for the donation.
None of your business.
Jay, you got this one, man. None of your business is the answer, but
good response.
Yeah.
Yo, Dom, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think that there'll be I don't know if protest is the right word, but I guess for lack of a better term, like protest from the wall or like some sort of like boycotting or something.
I
It
mean,
feels like if we don't do anything, bro, it feels hella corporate to just like act like nothing happened.
I know. Well, let me ask you this: where are you based out? Are you from LA originally?
Yeah, I'm from LA, but I'm at school right now, so like I
You go
can't
to,
be
you go to
that
Berkeley?
much. Yeah,
Damn, good shit.
go Bears. Thanks, bro.
Nice, man. What year are you?
I'm a senior. It's my last
Okay,
year.
nice. You
So
went to,
next year I'll be out there more.
what high school you go to?
I went to this private school in NoHo called Oakwood.
I know, bro. The one that's black and red.
Yeah, bro.
I coached against Oakwood last year. And
Really?
my sixth graders beat them in the championship. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Damn, that's hella funny, bro.
I know.
That's wild. Small
We had to
world.
get that dub though.
Yeah, no, we were never that good at sports.
All right, Assad Henry, what's going on, man? Assad Henry, you're on live.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, man? I just want to say quick, man. I've been a Chris Paul fan since, well, really, Chris Paul put me into basketball, bro. I'm from New Orleans, so, like, I've been watching you guys for a long time since Chris Paul came to the Clippers, man. What they're doing to him is, like, it's not right, bro. It's not right. And, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm emotional. I'm at work right now. I just think about it, and I am kind of emotional about it because how they doing him on his last year. Like, I mean, I know there's a lot going on with the Clippers, man, but it got to be more that's going on behind closed doors, man. It's just, I don't know, just an emotional thing for us, Chris Paul fans.
Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. It seems like everybody says the same reaction, that they're all in disbelief. Super chat from the Merc52. Dude, who asked that to Josh? You're a bum. Hey, man. Jaden, you gonna take that, dude? And there's another one. Yo, Josh, like, this is just rules of chat. You don't have to answer the question, but they say super chat. You got to do it.
I've been through worse. It is what it is.
Low key, don't read that chats about that, man. I'm sorry, bro. Super chats. It's rules of chat. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna show you guys my Twitter feed right now because I just want to look at the news that's coming out. Not news, but just what people are saying about this. People around the league are talking.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yo, Dime, do you think this org defends Kawhi too much? Because I've seen how, like, we let Blake Griffin get traded behind his back. Lou Williams didn't know he was getting traded. Then Chris Paul got waived. Do you think, like, we just are overcommitted to the Kawhi era?
Come on, man. Of course you
100%.
Of course,
Bro, it'd actually be funny if we just dumped him in Detroit and got shit back. Like that'd be a great day.
Mark Spears.
Kawhi to Detroit or Cleveland would be so nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
A future Hall of Famer. I expect to be the first Clipper to get his jersey retired one day. Getting sent home at this stage is one of the most astonishing things I've seen covering this league. My goodness.
Yeah, I don't think any other franchise has done something like this. Like at least in my lifetime.
If the Clippers retire Chris Paul or Blake Griffin's jersey, I hope neither of them show up. Period.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I wanted to show up for selfish reasons. Like, I just want to be there and celebrate them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Justin said the Clippers finished the first quarter Monday with Kobe Sanders, Kobe Brown, and Jordan Miller all on the floor at the same time. Bogey is hurt. Beal is done for the year. I'd be stunned if they simply cut Chris Paul for no reason. I mean, we know there had to have been some internal strife. Arash Markazi says Blake Griffin wanted to retire a Clipper 7 months after signing a 5-year, $171 million deal to stay in LA. The Clippers traded him to Detroit. Chris Paul wanted to retire a Clipper 5 months after coming home. The Clippers released him in the middle of the night. Wow.
Bro, I love that artist. He's so good.
He's great. Greatest Clipper ever, getting scapegoated his farewell season as the 11th man for the team, having 3 good available NBA players. Burning the shitty franchise down has long been overdue. Tomer said, I've seen a lot in my 10-plus years covering this team and this league. Cutting ties with your franchise. Go to 3 a.m. in the middle of a road trip out east. That one is new. Oh, man. Chris Paul emotional. No, this franchise is going to hell. I mean, literally. I have to retweet that.
Man,
Ahmed is posting.
that hits hard. That hits hard now.
Ricky Chu said this Clipper season is worse than hell. Clipper fans kept asking the team to make moves, and they made one no one wanted and one a franchise legend didn't deserve. Embarrassed to be a fan right now, Trey says. Let's give L. Frank the Nico Harrison treatment. I'm down for sure. Why the fuck would you cut him if the season is already over and we're 5-17? He added another loss.
Someone just gotta start those fire Nico chants or whatever.
Oh man, dude. Here's the thing. It's like the I can't do the swell is like protected by the organization, so you can't protest in the swell. Maybe the sections next to the swell, like the wall 7, wall 15, wall 19. I'd be down to just like go sit there for a sec just to start yelling. But like, you know what some Clipper fans is they're so, and this might be part of why we're such pushovers to some degree. Some fans are just very unwilling to like protest or speak out against the organization. Like they're very like they tell me to listen, I listen. They tell me to shut up, I shut up. That kind of vibe. Like cut the only positive.
American sports, bro.
I mean, Dime, I don't know if you're an Angels fan or anything because I know you're
Dodger
like the
fan, I'm
Dodgers
a
more,
Dodger.
but if you know it, I've been to a few Angels games with some of my friends because some of my friends support them. But I've heard a bunch of Angels fans at games yell "sell the team" during the middle of their games.
Well, see, here's the thing. We obviously don't want Bomber to sell. Oh. Just like that. I didn't see that yet. So there's the eye in the six that I wonder in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm done with that, man. Clipper fans are simply, it seems like they're unified in this, except for my man over here. What's his name? Clip Show for Life. Dude, I want Clip Show for Life to jump on stage. If there's a 41-year Clipper fan in here, I would love to hear your perspective.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Interesting take here. This disconnect between the fans and organization is why you guys call them franchises and not clubs. Interesting. Go Dodgers.
Wait, can you say that one again, please?
I read that even though it wasn't a super chat because I thought it was a good comment. This disconnect between the fans and organization is why you guys call them franchises and not clubs.
Yeah, for real, dude. Like I'm a big soccer fan. Like
Same.
It's so much different, bro. Yeah, I know you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
I'm an Arsenal fan, bro.
Okay,
but
nice.
like the protests that happen super often, and just like the sentiment from fans and shit, like it's super outspoken, bro. Like the fact that we have this swell and like the wall is obviously great, but then to have it like neutered when it really matters is just kind of like buns, bro. But I don't know. It's just American sports. Like
It's wild. This fool said people too up in their feelings over Chris Paul. They want to win or celebrate an over-the-hill player. This is the thing. I think everybody here knows that we're not going to win. So this is all we had to look forward to if we're talking about it. Like that's what it is. Rams. We all. Trust me. We know Moneybag Stan is the same owner for Arsenal, but he's much. I'm not a Clippers fan. I found your Nuggets in the playoffs. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You guys have a squad that we envy for sure. What is the super chat here? Rando 2938 boycott, fire Ty and Lawrence Frank. Bomber needs to walk it back. Jason Powell needs to be fired in a reboot. If you know, you know. Here's the thing about this boycott. Like, I still am going to go to the games. Like, I still go, but I wish we could protest. The thing is, not every fan, guys, feels the way that we do, unfortunately. Some fans are still indebted to Kawhi, and they still, like, love this guy. I'm serious. I was literally arguing with one today.
No, but Dime, those are Kawhi stands though.
No, I'm dead serious. In real life, I don't know if they'd be down to yell blow it up in like the swell. I'm dead serious.
I think there'd be an impact if less people went into the swell. Like if it was empty. Like, I mean, those people in the swell, they're typically, you know, more passionate fans anyway, so they should have these like-minded thoughts. And if you get a message out there to just not sit in those seats, and if you show that the swell's empty, you're making those fans mad. I mean, that's a good enough protest in a way, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know, my ticket is already like when I walk in the arena, it puts me in there unless I show up late. But as I said, I think half of them might be is us, and then the other half is probably just like I'm fine with it. Like, we're gonna turn it around. Like, Clipper fans have a delusional sense of optimism.
But at this point, there's no you can't have the optimism anymore because it's not 2024. It's not like those other years where we could win games without Kawhi or where we could just come back down 20 in any game. Like, this team's older, the role players have regressed, and then even when the stars are going off for 30 or 40 every night, we still can't even win games. So what is the optimism now?
Yeah, but you're speaking with logic. You're not in realistic. Like, you're speaking with realism. You're not talking about like go team fans. You know what I mean? Like, just shut up and cheer. Like, that's what a lot of these fools are on, and unfortunately, that's a little bit of a problem. A lot of a problem, honestly. These comments are hilarious. We still got 300 people in here.
Damn.
Bro, King Ron, please, I'm begging you, come join the stage. You have so much to say about how much we like Chris Paul. You love Kawhi Leonard. Like, you would literally, like, I don't know what you would do if you saw him in real life. Are you jealous that we get to watch Kawhi Leonard all the time? Or actually not all the time, like half the time?
Half the time. Yeah.